$1 billion. Only 3,000 people in the entire world have had this amount of money. And so I want to try to see if I can get $1 billion on the DonutSMP. But there's one problem. I am completely broke. $0 in my balance and nothing to my name. So can I do it? Well, you'll have to watch till the end to find out. Okay, let me just RTP real quick. Hopefully we get a good spawn. Oh, and we just RTP'd. Oh, this is a really good biome. The Taiga biome has all kinds of opportunities for money and ginormous trees. Ooh, lily pads. So at the start, I just tried out a few methods to see what was selling for a good amount of money and what people were buying up really fast. Oh, someone just bought my lily pad right off the bat. Honestly, that might be a good money-making method. Like, I already have $500. I guess let's just chop down one of these logs. Yo, these are our first piece of wood that are gonna make us our first bit of money. Okay, like how much do logs go for? Oh, that's a lot of money. 3K per log? Yo, let me just sell some of these real quick. Oh, my log sold right away. Mushrooms are 40K for like 13. So I then decided I was gonna start selling mushrooms because it made about 40K per 16, which was really easy to get. I'm just gonna get 16 mushrooms real quick, and then I'm gonna try and sell them and see if they sell really quick. Once I had gotten 16 mushrooms, I sold it on the auction house. In the meantime, I'm gonna chop down a bunch more of these trees. I'm gonna craft a wooden pickaxe real quick so I can like mine a lot quicker. Oh, and my brown mushrooms just got sold. Yo, I already have 50K. This might actually be the meta. Now, I had put a lot of mushrooms on the auction house, but like none of them were selling and it was taking forever. So I switched over to a new method. They don't seem to be selling, so I think I'm gonna go back to chopping down some wood. Because that's like a way better money-making method. And logs have actually gone up a little bit. I'm gonna try and get 16 and maybe I can sell that for a little bit more. So from the looks of it, it's about 10K for 16. Which would be about 40K a stack, which is really good. And so, again, I got to chopping down more trees. I'm gonna see if I can get a better axe on the auction. Maybe like efficiency 4 or something, because this axe is like super slow. And, ooh, it's about 100K. Ooh, that's gonna be way too expensive. I'm gonna have to wait a long time before I can get that. I was getting kind of bored of chopping down so many trees, so I looked for a new method. My blue dye is about 70K for a stack, which is not really worth my time. So I think I'm gonna go back to chopping down some more wood. I'm gonna sell this for 10K. Hopefully it sells. And it sold right off the bat, which is a really good thing. So now we know that we won't have to wait for it to sell. And guess what? I'm chopping trees again. Shocking. I know. And my axe just broke, so I'm gonna have to go make another. This time I'm going to craft a pickaxe instead and use it to make a stone axe, so it'll be even a little bit quicker and save me a little bit of time. Also, thank you to Snacks for subscribing. And if you want to be in a video, always remember to subscribe because it pops up on my OBS always. So if I'm recording right as you subscribe, then you might be in a video like Snacks. Yo, I just made my way to the top of the tree. I'm going to mine it all down. And this should be about a little over a stack. And those sell for a lot of money, so this is a good way to make some money. Now, before I sell these logs, I'm gonna see if like boats or something sell for more, because then I'll be making more money than if I just sold it right off. And it's about 3K, so I would be making a little bit more money. So I think I'm gonna do that with some of it, and then find another method for the rest. Oh, and they're selling really fast, and I'm almost to 70K, and I'll be able to buy an axe really quickly. While I wait for those to sell, let me see if there's another item, like doors or something, that's selling for a lot. Fence gates sell for a lot, 10K per. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. And so, I started crafting and then selling fence gates. And one just got sold, and so we just hit our first 100K. I then went and checked around my surroundings to see if there was anything else that I could sell for money. Here's some pumpkins. This could be good. How much are they going for? Oh, not very much. Let me check orders. They're only selling for about $67 each, so It's not very much profit, so I don't think I'm really gonna mine these. Now that I have a bunch of money, I'm gonna buy that axe I've been saving up for, so. And it's 150k. I think this is worth the investment though, because then I'll be able to chop things really fast. But if I go down here, then there's cheaper ones, so I think I'm gonna go for this one because it doesn't have silk touch, but I don't really think that matters very much. So now I can chop trees like really fast. Like, look at this. So I then chopped down that entire tree. Let's see how much profit this makes me. While I'm doing that, could you please remember to like and subscribe, because I'm a very small creator and I'm trying to get to 500 by the end of the year. As you can see, I already have about 2 stacks of logs, so this was definitely worth the investment. Now I can craft these into fence gates. And for some reason I had this glitch where I cannot see any textures, so I'm just gonna log off and log back on. Hopefully that fixes it. Okay, I just reloaded resource packs and that actually fixed it, so that's a good thing. Now I just started crafting and selling fence gates. Okay, I just filled up my entire auction house with these. Hopefully they'll sell, and for now I'm gonna look for another method. I just found out that mossy cobblestone is like 20k each. So I'm going to mine some of these up and sell them for about 5k. Hopefully they'll all sell really quickly. Hopefully those sell. And for now I'm gonna do something else. Okay, so I'm gonna do some order flipping. And I'm gonna look for things such as like iron and turn them into anvils. So let me check the price of anvils. Anvils are 16.5k each, and if you check orders, an iron ingot is only $121 each. So I think I'm gonna try ordering iron ingots, turning them into an anvil, hopefully making a lot of profit. Now, if I buy 500 iron ingots, it'll be $62,000, but I think it's an investment that's really worth doing, so I'm gonna do this real quick. I've just been delivered a lot of iron ingots, so I'm gonna turn these into some anvils and see if I make a lot of profit. And so, as my anvils were selling, I started doing some things like selling ender chests and sweet berries until I had sold enough stuff to hit 500k. Okay, I just came up with a method that I think might work. So, I'm going to mine the sand, smelt the sand, then turn it into glass. Then I'm gonna craft glass bottles and turn them into water bottles because they sell for 10k each. Now this process is gonna take a little bit because there's a lot of different things I need to do this. So this is probably gonna be my most advanced technique yet. Also, I just want to point out that I'm getting really close to 1 mil. So that's going to be a really good milestone to achieve. Okay, I have 48 sand, which should be pretty good for now. So I'm gonna go craft a furnace real quick, and here's some coal, which I can also mine to smelt the sand. I have 17 coal and enough for like 4 different furnaces, so hopefully this is a good amount. I'm gonna place 4 furnaces here. I'm gonna split my sand into 4 stacks. I'm gonna split my coal into 4 stacks. And now I'm gonna wait for it to smelt and then fill up the bottles and sell them on the auction house. Okay, now I'm going to take some of these glass bottles out. Someone just bought 4 of my fence gates, so that made me a lot of money. And I just made 12 bottles, so now let's fill all of these up and sell them on the auction house. And someone bought another one of my brown mushrooms. I am really close to 1 mil, only about 50 more K. So once we hit that 1 mil milestone, it's going to be a lot smoother sailing from this point on. Now I'm gonna craft the rest of these into bottles. Honestly, this method isn't really working out very much as I thought it would, so I'm probably just gonna stick with fence gates later on. Now I just decided to put these into orders because they weren't really making like any money. So I kind of just like messed around for a while, and I only made like 50k until this happened. Yeah.
So I need a farm to be built on Donut. If you could do that, I'll pay you like 5 mil for it. Like,
Bet.
I'm looking for a sweetberry farm.
Yo, bet.
If you could do that.
A sweetberry farm?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Like just make me a few modules, and I'll give you the 5 mil for it.
Okay. Yo, I was not gonna let up an offer like that, so of course I started on the sweetberry farm right away. Okay, so first I need to make the farm, so I'm gonna buy a silk touch pickaxe. 5 mil in the first episode. That would be insane. Yo, guys, I was just digging around, And I just found like a trial chamber. Like I was digging around for a spot that I could like build his sweetberry farm. And I just found this trial chamber. And yo, I can make so much money from this. Wait. An ominous key is 300k. I think I might actually make that investment. Okay, I'm just gonna wait to see if I can get a god apple. Got it! Oh, and I mispulled. So yeah, I kind of wasted 300k on that. But at least I found a spot for me to build the base. Okay, so I found a pretty good area to build a farm over here. And I think this is a good spot. So I'm just gonna look up a tutorial because I don't really know how to build one of these. And I should have it done pretty soon. And it should cost me like most of my money. But I'm gonna get 5 mil from it, so yeah. Okay, and I just finished with the farm, and I'm gonna show it to him and see if he can buy it. So like you just turn it on like this, the dispensers activate, and it bone meals the sweet berries. I don't have any bone meal in it right now because like I'm broke. But I spent like about 300k. And we're gonna make 5 mil, so.
Yo,
I just finished with your sweetberry farm. I can like screen share you if you want.
alright.
Yo, like, here it is. Kinda like.
Ooh, okay, I like that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
like you turn it on. I don't have any bone meal in it. And then it goes down here in the chest, down here. And it'll bone
Okay, I
meal
like
these.
that.
Okay, is that worth 5 mil? Like.
Yeah, I'll pay you your 5 mil.
Actually? Bet. There's
Yeah.
no way. Yo!
Alright, there you
There's
go.
no way. We got our 5 mil. Yo, that's so W.
Alright. Thank you for the farm.
No problem, bro. And so, I teleported him to the base. I can't believe we just got 5 mil in the first episode. Now, you'll have to see what amount of money we can get in the second episode. So, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can see when it comes out.